Hey guys, welcome. It's Charlie Grace, and we're doing a catch up Monday. I didn't think I was going to be doing a live stream tonight. It's sort of a big deal because I got a kiddo that's out. It's their birthday night, which is really cool. So, just wanted to say hey, see what's going on, do a little catch up Monday catch up, see what everybody's happening. Gonzo book. Did I miss it? You did not miss it. You did not miss it. If anything, you missed my crazy curly hair. Yeah, I'm having one of those days. So we're just rolling with it here, guys. We're rolling with the natural wavy hair and just making it happen. Hey, New Horizons. Hope you're having a great Monday. Hope everybody's doing okay. Always a good time. Lots of stuff going on. Just doing a Monday catch up, see what everybody's doing, seeing where everybody is, and everybody hoping everybody's okay. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on this side. Geez, I don't even know where to begin. But let's talk about you guys first. Right on time, as you always are. Don't forget it. That's right. Right on time is right. So I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Let's start with that. Thanksgiving weekend, week, however you guys celebrate, whatever you did. Kind of really big one. Lots of family, lots of stuff going on, lots of cooking, lots of food. Not many leftovers, ironically, not many leftovers. We had turkey and ham and prime rib and potatoes and mac and cheese and shrimp and crab and, oh my gosh, breads and pies and brownies and just so much food, so much food. So lots of family, lots of stuff. Am I at home? I'm in my home studio. That's right. That's why I'm here for Thanksgiving. Yay. Gotta love it. And then typically most people in my family are home November, December. That's how it is when you're on tour doing stuff. And then we go back on the road in January, which guess what? I'm going back on the road in January. Imagine that. So always fun. I finally got to have some pie. I dropped my apple pie behind the microwave that sits on top of the stove. Can you say pie everywhere? Yeah, just a little. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we had apple pie, pecan pie, apple crumb pie. Oh, how many more pies? We had pumpkin pie. We had just tons of pies. I love it. I lost 3 pounds. How could you lose? I lost 3 pounds if I had dropped the pie. That would have made me lose 3 pounds. Other than that, not so much. I'm putting on my winter 10, or some of us like to say winter 15. It's probably just gonna be all my hair by the time I'm done with this, crazy month of stuff. I'm trying something new. I know one's gonna ask me what's going on. Why does she not have her bangs? So I'm embracing my crazy hair for the next month, which is fun. So I'm not gonna have it super slick and straight. It's gonna be like really big and wavy. Think of 1980s, White Snake. Think of that kind of hair. That's what I have naturally. Gotta love it. But I'm trying to not use a lot of curling irons and heat tools and things like that. So if you see me out, probably gonna have wavy hair, probably big, big wavy hair. So just roll with it, people. We're all gonna get through this. It'll be just fine. It's gonna be a thing. We'll just deal with it one thing at a time. But if you guys haven't tried that Prose, Prose, it's been on my feeds for months. Drive me crazy. It's we will make a specially formulated shampoo for you. We will do this, we will do that. And I'm like, you know what? Fine, I'll try it. 30 days, money back guaranteed. If it works, great. If it doesn't, once again, I will send it back. Here we go. We burnt the pumpkin pie. Oh no, that we cooked on the smoker grill. It's been a total pie disaster here. I am so sorry. That is not cool. Pie is a big deal. It's a thing. I mean, there's certain things in Thanksgiving that you just have to have. Pie is one of them. Pardon me while I wet my whistle. Yeah, lots of stuff going on. So I'm really taking the time. You'll see there's one of the e-bikes behind me. I've been doing a lot of reviews lately. Just honestly, not so much videotaping, but really just taking things out to try to break them. That's one of my favorite things to do anyway. So I've been really putting some stuff through the test, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun learning about different products that are out there. So when I can really, truly talk about it, I can really, truly talk about it. But one of my goals for 2025 is to give you guys a new discount to a new item every single week, giving you something that's really, really cool. And I think I've come up with quite a few, but no less than 10%, if not more, if I can give it to you, or free shipping or something of that nature, because there's a lot of products out there that are pretty good, but you just never know. Right now, the one that I like the most is the Level Mate Max. And I'm going to be putting some stuff out on YouTube on that next week. But Level Mate Max is a great little I'm talking easy to install. Batteries, clip it in place, you're good to go. But if you are a person like me who doesn't have any levelers and you want to have your rig leveled, yeah, every once in a while you try and you're like, or maybe you're just like a little bit off, but maybe you're a little too much off. And you're trying to figure out where that nice spot is. This is super handy. I really like it. So I put a thing out on TikTok and it sort of blew up, which was nice, but haven't done anything on YouTube yet because I was just waiting to see how that whole thing goes. And hopefully we'll get you guys out there because right now I think I've got a code for you guys where it's cheaper than even Amazon. It's the cheapest thing you can get, but I have to wait until they give me the official approval to put on YouTube. So we'll see how that goes. Coffee time. Don't forget Pearl Harbor Day, December 7th, the day that will live in infamy. I remember that. Thank you for bringing that up. And thank you so much for the super chat. You are so kind. I really do appreciate those. It makes a big difference. Plus, I do love me some cocoa. So let's do a smiley thank you. I love those. Always a good time. Always fun. So, hey Bob, what's going on? All sorts of new people joining in, see what's going on. So next Monday we will be back with RV Travel Talk. We do a special guest. We've got all about the banks, and we've got more special guests coming up through December, which is always nice before I go back on the road and learning about the transition of do I go full time? Do I not go full time? Is this a lot of people are out there going, I'm going to try to travel the country, and then wherever I find the best places where I'm going to land. That's really neat. I have a few people who are looking to retire in the next few years, and they're really stressing about where they want to land. And that's sort of it's a big topic to talk about. A lot of people are like, I want to be around family. Other people, I want to have a nice climate. Other people, I really want a community. These are really big things to think about. And it's hard to figure out how that's going to be. It's cold here in Florida. We're 48 degrees. Don't tell me that, Susan. I'm coming down. It is I think we're 34. I think in Nashville, they're going to get snow tonight. I think that's what I heard. So I'm bringing my long johns in January. I'm telling you, I was cold in Tampa. I was really cold. So I will be prepared. New hats. I'm ready for new hats too. Oh yeah, got some new hats. But yeah, it's got to warm up a little bit, guys. I mean, we're complaining it's too hot, or we're complaining it's too cold. We got to find that happy in between spot. But it is what it is when you're out there doing these things, right? Even this little teeny tiny studio that I have right here. I mean, it's hard to get it up to 65. It's not very insulated. The building's from 1959, so it doesn't have a lot of insulation. See, next week will be up in the 70s. Thank you. Woo! There, now we're talking. Something at least in the 70s, so we can keep everybody nice and warm down there. The last thing we need to see are frozen iguanas falling out of trees. That is not a pretty picture. I don't care who you are. That's nothing pretty. Okay, Susan, you will know this. What was the first year we did the Mayberry meetup? Do you remember this? We were talking about this the other day. I'm like, I can't remember. Was it 2019? Was it 2018? I don't remember. I really don't. And I started to go through, I was starting to look through the old pictures and stuff. I know there's a new get together. They wanted to get together in the spring because they couldn't get together this year because the hurricanes and stuff. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I know someone was talking about getting together in South Carolina in April. Maybe a good idea. Something like that be nice. We'll see. But anyways, I digress. So Thanksgiving, check. It's like Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving gone. Now we're on to the Christmas season of shopping and doing nice things for other people, which I'm always excited about. So I am trying to find out. I'm really trying to get needs. What do people need this year? Like socks. Everybody gets wool socks in my family. That's like a thing. You can never have too many wool socks as far as I'm concerned. Fantastic present. So wool socks for sure. And today was my son's birthday and he got a shirt and, he wanted a plant. I got him a plant. I'm really excited about this because we're trying to do some new plants around. As you can see, you've got this big old pothos back here. Just trying to do some indoor air quality plants, which are helpful. And you can actually put these in your RV too, guys. Sort of hard to transport, but I know a lot of people who put them in their showers when they transport, but it isn't a bad idea because there's a lot of things that off gas in these RVs. And it may not be a bad idea to have some nice, plants to keep the indoor air quality down. Iguanas are not dead. That's right. They just fall from the trees. Hey, no live tonight. I know. I should know live tonight. I'm sorry. This is just a catch up, not a big live. Just a little, hey, howdy do. Just a Monday night catch up, seeing what everybody's doing. Because I decided to go on TikTok because someone said, hey, come say hi. And I did. Then I just said, okay. Well, then someone said, hey, come over on Instagram. So I went on Instagram. I said, hey, I'm like, okay, now I did. So I feel bad if I didn't come on YouTube and say, hey, okay, I'm here. Might as well do it all, right? If you're going to do it, just do it all. But saw, oh gosh, TNT RVing and Forever RVing over on Instagram, which is fun. Saw a bunch of people on TikTok, which is always neat. People are on different platforms for different reasons. So I just want to say, hey, it's been a while. Check everybody. I could tell by the hair. See, you know, I'm telling you, I'm going by this whole thing on crazy hair now. Let's see. I only have fake plants. I kill real plants. Yeah, so do I. I typically kill quite a few plants. And by the way, don't pick on it, man. It's like it's all over the place. It's like it's back to my crazy natural wavy just messy hair. It's going to be what it is. For a while, just deal with it. It'll be fine. It'll all work out in the end, I promise. But I got some plants you can't kill, like a mother-in-law's tongue. They're really, really hardy. Pothos behind me, it's really, really hardy. Couple things, just something easy that doesn't need a lot of light, just can do what it needs to do. Yeah, wild thing. That's exactly right. I look like a wild thing. That's exactly right. Buy them a trekking stick. It'll give them push to go. That's a good point. That's actually a really good point. I was talking about that the other day. I was thinking about getting a trekking stick because I tend to do really well. I walked, let me see how far I walked today. I think I did 1.5 miles, almost 2 miles, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're home in your office and you're working all day on the computer and typing, you forget. I mean, you just don't get any steps in at all because you're just la, 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 editing, moving things around, or responding to correspondence. It goes by really fast. All of a sudden, I'm like, I've only done 500 steps because I haven't moved that much. So I got to get back into moving and getting some stuff done. That's a good idea, though. I like the trekking stick. I did get a frisbee disc starter set, which I thought would be a cool idea, just to get that, go out and play frisbee and whatever. But honestly, my hand isn't working like it used to. I'm trying some new stuff. I'm trying this Earth Medicinals, like a hand cream, but this is where it gets a little sticky, guys. Apparently, it's a really interesting company. It's a local company here, and has beeswax, shea, organic oils, and frankincense, lavender, fir, but it also has CBD stuff. And he told me, he's like, well, do you get drug tested? I'm like, I don't think I do. He said, well, if you do this, it will show up on a drug test. I'm like, oh, good to know. So with that kind of like endorsement, I would think it would work. That's my goal. If it shows up on a drug test, it must work. And I'm using it for two things. Number one, my hands are really stiff in the winter time. And two, when you're driving a lot and you're really holding on that steering wheel, they get a little sore. So I'm thinking if this works, fantastic. And I'll have something to talk about. If it doesn't, it doesn't, but I might as well try it. So I've been trying it for a little while. Give them a little, see what's going on here. Let's see. Staffs, not sticks. I see that. Hey, there's She Devil. How are you? Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Oh my gosh. Poles, not staffs. That's right. Poles. Poles. Like ski poles. But trekking poles. Same kind of idea. That's the same idea. I love this. Where am I going with this? Oh, so got a lot of Christmas shopping I got to figure out what to do with. So wool socks, like I said, check. And kiddos are asking for things. My one son's a gamer, so they want some gaming stuff. But I'm also looking at what is it that I need. So there's a few things. I need bear spray. Every girl needs some good bear spray. If you don't have bear spray and you're going anywhere where there might be a bear, put that on your holiday shopping list, please. It's not cheap. I think 2 of them is around $80, $90. You should have them though. Just remember, 1 is none, 2 is 1. Got that, guys? 1 is none, 2 is 1. Get 2. Put it someplace where you know where it is. Also got those really cool flame retardant blankets that you pull down if there's a fire that you can quickly just put over and smother the fire. Really handy to have. A lot of people are really afraid of using a fire extinguisher and they don't really know how to use it because they've never used it before. I will admit it's been a long time since I've used a fire extinguisher, which is a good thing, I might add. So it's not something like you want to say, oh, I use one every other week. Those are pretty handy. So I'm looking at some really good stuff. Okay. 2020 was the first. Was it really? I thought it was, gosh, because 2020, 2020 is when we had, the pandemic, which started in March. Are you sure about that? I think it was 2019. Because I don't remember us being like during pandemic times. I remember during the pandemic. I remember like people having masks and stuff at certain times. Maybe it was 2020. I don't know. I have to remember this. Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know. I really don't remember. Will there be another? I don't think so, but there will be something going on in April, is my understanding. There's something going on in South Carolina. So I think they're doing the Jamboree down there. There's a lot more people heading to that one. I'll have to find out exactly what the scoop is. But as soon as I get that, I will let you know. Yeah. I'll try to remember that. Yes. Remember that, please. What are the legal troubles if you have used bear spray? Oh, yes. So bear spray is for bears. Pepper spray is for humans. I know it's such a weird thing. For years and years, they always told us, always carry bear spray, always carry wasp spray, same kind of thing because it shoots really far away. So the whole idea is, you can close your door and spray someone, you can get away and do that stuff. But in many states, so what they're telling you right now is make sure that you use the correct spray for the correct offense. Because if you use bear spray on a person or wasp spray on a person, it could be attack with a chemical weapon. You could be charged, even though this person was probably trying to get into your rig or destroying property, who knows what. The point is, even in self-defense, it works against you. So that's not cool. That's a big, big, big deal. Yep. Yeah. Asking for a friend. It was right after everything opened up. It might have been 2020. Yeah, it could have been. Could have been 2021 too. Yeah. If you're being attacked and that's all you have. Well, if you're being attacked, that's all you have. I guess, got to use your wits about you. Try those poles, by the way. If you've got those hiking poles, just, go to town. Use those too. Always a good thing. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Then you didn't plan properly. Well, you know what? As much as you want to plan, plan A, B, C, sometimes you just got to use what you got to use. So, it's a little scary these days. You gotta be careful and just take what you need. So there are a few things I'm buying myself. That's, safety related items that I'll have with me, which is always nice. But plan to have those scenarios already covered. I know, but you don't want to think doom and gloom all the time. You really don't. You want to try to enjoy your trip. You don't want to think that everyone's out to get you, because they're not. People really are not out to get you all the time. Please remember that. There's some really, really nice people out there. So there's some really nice places out there. So just be prepared. You're right. Prepare for the worst, expect the best. But just do what you got to do. Absolutely. Do they have raccoon spray? They should. I think all you got to do is throw bacon and they'll follow it. Any kind of food. Raccoons love anything. Oh my gosh. I was literally at a restaurant. When was it? Last Wednesday or Thursday? It was last Wednesday. Was it last Wednesday? Yeah, because Thursday was Thanksgiving. I was out at a restaurant outside. Just regular dinner time, 6:00. Well, it gets really dark really soon now. And I turn around, I caught something out of the corner of my eye and I thought it was a cat. No, it was a huge raccoon outside, just walking between the tables, like it owned the place. So I was like, great, nice, good to know. At least they kept the place clean. Honestly, that's the last thing on my mind. Yeah, I know. Same here. I get it. You have to plan, but not dwell on things. Absolutely. Yes, I'm with you 100%. Raccoon sprays, lavender, or any other kind of cheap perfume you might have. If you have some Jean Naté, I'm sure that will work too. So, I love that idea. Oh my goodness. You guys are so funny. So Thanksgiving's passed, working on the Christmas thing, trying to get little things packed in the RV. I think the biggest problem I have right now is just the temperature. It's so cold out. We've got to get a little warmer temperatures because I really do want to pull some stuff out. I don't really think I'm going to take a Blackstone. I've got a kitchen table in the back and a Blackstone grill. I don't think I'm going to need it. I really don't. I think I do really well with just my induction cooktop. Now, unless someone can explain to me otherwise, it takes up space and I don't know. I'm not going to be as stationary as I like to be. Now, I think if I was stationary for a week, I'd be like, yeah, that's cool. Let's bring it. Let's set it all up and have some time. But the fact that I'm on the move a little more on this trip, it's hard to get excited about setting up things. I mean, the most I set up would be like a rug and a couple chairs. I don't even know if I want to bring my gazebo tent, quite honestly. I think the only place I'm staying put is probably Schoolie Swarm, the longest, maybe in Florida, or I take that back. I'm gonna go to Thousand Trails Orlando. My mistake. I will be in Thousand Trails Orlando, and I'm gonna be there for a little while. I've decided I'm gonna stay there for a couple weeks and get some stuff done. So I might, maybe I will bring some stuff. See, now you got me thinking, guys. Oh my gosh. Like, what do I need to bring? But I know there's going to be a lot of friends there too. I know there's going to be a lot of people at Thousand Trails Orlando or Peace River, other things. So, maybe we can all combine Blackstones and make it work. We'll see how that is. Here we go. We had a raccoon in the yard last week here in the city. I was shocked. They are everywhere. If you think they aren't, you'd be surprised. Oh yeah, they are absolutely everywhere. Stick with your plan. The more you're on the move, the more you're charging your battery. It's true. It is really true. The more I move, it's a little easier and my batteries stay charged and I just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. It's really just, it's nice to have a little space. It's nice to, sprawl out and, enjoy the day. But I know the bugs. Oh my God. Florida bugs. Not excited about that plan. Go light, stay hungry. That's right. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah. Oh, you're a TTO already? Nice. Okay. Thousand Trails Orlando. I've never stayed there. So, Susan, Jim, if there's something I need to know, like what time I need to be there or a certain section I should go to, please let me know. Because I need a level space. Other people, like I said, they have those levelers. I don't. So leveling is a thing for me, as well as I heard there's an older section, a newer section. I don't know. So I'll have to do a little research. But if you guys know something, let me know. Trash pandas are everywhere. That is the name of the Huntsville, Alabama minor league baseball team. They're called the Trash Pandas, and they're pretty cool. That's what raccoons are called, Trash Pandas. I think it's sort of funny. Yes, bring the bug lotion. Yeah, absolutely. Gotta bring that bug lotion. It's crazy. So, getting some stuff packed. Going through all of the stuff for Rosie. Rosie is, she's having a little bit of mobility issues with her right front paw. And I knew it was coming. She's 7 years old now. These things are there, and it's going to be a little tough getting around for things. But we're getting prepared. She's definitely moving and shaking in the yard these days. She is barking up a storm and chasing those squirrels and birds like there's no tomorrow. But I can tell when she's in a little bit of pain. So got to be careful. And right now, my lovely little coworker is taking a nap. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Just gone. She's out like a light. She gets the lovely 2-seater love seat, so she's just doing fine. It says you can't check in TTO until it's exactly 12 noon. Good to know. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. I know for these really big rigs, it's got to be a big stressor. I can understand because I'm telling you, every time I go to one of these Thousand Trails, I see these big rigs and go, whew. They should sort of reserve some of these bigger spots for them because I don't know how they do it without it. They are pretty substantially sized. Nomad, is there a panda spray? He would know. I don't know. Is there a panda spray? I think maybe like a polar bear spray. I'd want to know that too. Nope. Make funny noises. That's usually enough to make them leave. If they don't, they could be rabid. Are you talking about the polar bears or the raccoons? Yes. Or the panda bears. I know panda bears like eucalyptus leaves and bamboo. I know that. So you could just, wave some bamboo at them. That'd be sort of funny. We're having very bad problems with Tucker. We can't find any dog. Oh no. Oh no. Is he getting picky already? Is he having problems with his gums or his teeth? Or they feel like, is it that or is it digestion? Because it could be, either one. That's always hard. Roy and Becky, howdy. Good to see you guys. Happy Monday. Oh my gosh. Hope you guys are having a good time. I haven't seen you forever. I've been traveling a lot. I've been doing a lot of work. So I know I feel like I'm the long lost friend to a lot of people. I need to get back on and say hi to some people during the day. But been thinking about you. So hope everything's going well. Hope you guys are doing great out there. There's pandas out there. Come on, man. It's so worried about the panda spray. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. That's pretty funny. Trash pandas. If you see actual panda bear, not in a zoo, good luck. Good point. Good point. This raccoon didn't chase me, but he didn't run away from me either. Yeah, I know. That was what I was thinking when I was in that restaurant. I'm serious. I was sitting there going, it just looked at me like, hello, like I see you, you see me, and now what? So I was like, are you going to say anything? Because I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. Are you going to say something? Yeah, I let it go about its business. But we definitely had that eyes locking thing. Like there was no question about it. Okay, Tucker quit eating dog food when Abby passed. Oh, his teeth are excellent. Well, then that's that sad depression thing. That's tough. You know, you get so they get attached to their friends. It's hard. It is really hard. I totally get that one. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, well, do the best you can. I mean, you know, I always say at the end of the day, high protein, you know, like chicken, you know, something like rotisserie chicken or something, big beef that you can get in them, go for it. And then just you know, or the dehydrated food. Sometimes those things where you crumble on something will help too. Um, it's just hard. Depression's tough. Depression's tough no matter what you are, human or animal. And animals have depression. That is one thing they really do have. Okay, sometimes raccoons aren't scared of us humans. Be prepared to walk backwards. Okay, so okay, so we're ripping off the band-aid on the raccoon thing. Let's just talk about this. Okay, here we go. When I was a kid, I had a pet raccoon. A little teeny tiny. It was named Spanky. Okay, Spanky was teeny tiny, and it's great. And they can be great pets until they reach a certain age where they're looking for a mate, and then they're not so much fun. So, and that's fine. And honestly, wild animals should be wild. Spanky needed a little rehabilitation. That's the only reason why we had him, quite honestly. It was just to help him. He got abandoned and needed some nutrients and things like that. So Spanky was, you know, put back in the wild and did very, very well. And all is good. But let me just say, wild animals do not make good pets. Okay. So if you're thinking about getting a trash panda, a polar bear, or a panda bear, let's go with no. No, just move on to something else. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see where we are. Poor Tucker. I know. Sheila is all he will eat is doggy treats. We've got him spoiled. Well, there you go. That's what happens. Also be ready to punt for a field goal just in case. Really? Really? I can't play this. Indiana has raccoon armies. Our camp got invaded one night by one of their platoons. How did we get in the topic of raccoons? I'm blaming this on the Gonzo book. This is all your fault, guys. We have had like a whole raccoon show. This is good though. We're learning lots. Okay. I don't think Tucker has just gotten spoiled. Oh no, I think he's been spoiled a while. I'm with you on that one. I 100%. Raccoons are cute, but yes, need to be in the wild. Cute story about Spanky. Yeah, it was an interesting thing. I was one of those kids who would find these, you know, poor little animals in the wild. And oh gosh, from my mother would tell me stories about picking up baby bunnies and putting them in my baby stroller, or I think we had a pet skunk for a little bit too, birds. Oh, everything you could think of. My dad would call it Snow White syndrome. You know, I had Snow White syndrome where if we saw an animal, it would fly out of nowhere and come and land on my shoulder and hang out with me for the day or who knows what. It is pretty funny. But today, my Snow White syndrome story of the day was I took a little walk in a little neighborhood over here, and all of a sudden I'm walking and this big dog, and I'm talking big dog, like big head dog, was just staring me down like, I see you, you see me. I'm not going to come see you. You don't come see me. You don't cross this line. And I was thinking, okay, I got the message. Really good to go. But as I walk 3 or 4 houses down, this little teeny tiny terror, I call him terrorists, but it's like a terrier mixed dog, comes racing down the driveway, just full speed ahead. I was like, oh crap, this dog's going to get run over by a car. What am I going to do? Hold on. And I'm just standing in the middle of the road like it's going to hit me instead, which is great. I figure with my red hair, I look like a stop sign, right? So I'm like doing this whole, you know, don't let a car come thing. And this little dog just comes running. And I'm looking around and going, oh my God, whose dog is this? Who does it belong to? Like, I'm going to find this dog and I got to I can't like leave it. I can't just abandon it because I'm going to feel guilty if I don't. So I reach down, get the dog, and then start, you know, looking around, and lo and behold, this guy comes walking out finally. I'm like, oh, thank you. Just, okay. Is this your dog? Oh, it's my mother's dog. Fantastic. Really sweet dog. And I'm like, well, I was really worried it was going to get hit by a car. And the guy's like, well, thank you. Yeah, she'll probably, and he was sort of nonchalant about it. Like, well, she probably will get hit by a car someday. And I'm like, oh my God, like, please, for the love of God, take care of this animal. Don't just let it run out and get hit, or, you know, someone's beloved pet gets hurt in the process. Because I had a feeling that bigger dog down the street was really not looking to make a friend. You know what I mean? And that little dog could have tried to go up to that big dog, and it would have been a much bigger problem. So once again, keep your pets on leashes, people. Please be responsible, all that kind of good stuff. Even people who have fenced in backyards, please make sure you walk around your fence line when you take your dog out to make sure there aren't holes or things that they can get in or get out. Maybe your dog didn't dig it, but maybe another animal did. So be aware of those things because it happens like that. It happens like that. And then they come to people like me. And then I'm stuck walking around looking for, where your dog is. Gotta love it. Okay, where were we? Okay, let's see. Sheetles. Oh yeah, here we go. Did the raccoon come back to visit? My raccoon, Spanky. Let me think about this. I was young, probably. I believe so. But I didn't bring like a whole herd of, what do you call it? A group of raccoons, a group of trash pandas. I'm not sure. That's a good one. I'm learning all about raccoons tonight. I know, we all are. Gotta love this. The shadows look like bears from the side of a tent too. Great. Once again, one thing I really don't like, bears. Fantastic. Why not? Let's go there. Oh no, you're right the first time. Terror. How to handle raccoon walking. Seriously, you had to find the book. I love this. I have a question. Who is Charlie Grice? Play the song. Okay. These guys, I'm blaming on you. This was fun. This really was fun. I'm not going to lie. They did a fantastic job. And I was so proud of what they did. And it was very sweet. It was really adorable. So let me see if I can find it because I will play it. It's a cute video. They did a whole Who is Charlie Grace song. And I thought, you know what? Because they put the effort into it, I'm totally going to share this and have some fun. Let me see if I can do it. Give me a minute here. I'll share this because it is cute. It's adorable. It's absolutely adorable. All right, let me see. Since we're just goofing off tonight, guys, we're just goofing off. Okay, here we go. Let me share. Haha. And let me take it off this. We're going to turn it up all the way up.
RV travel, lifestyle tips, hopping on the road. The wind in my hair, the sun on my face, exploring new places, embracing the unknown. Living life to the fullest in this RV race. Charlie Grace, the RV camper van queen. Watch now, join the fun. With Charlie Grace, life's just begun. One funny redhead, full of charm, should take you on an adventure, causing no harm. Who is Charlie Grace? A YouTuber so bright, with infectious energy, shining so strong.
Okay, I have so many stories on this one. They did a great job, guys. If you guys want to hear it, go check it on my channel. It was really fun. They did a great song. I had so much fun with that. I really did. I had so much fun. So I'm glad you guys did that. You guys were awesome. Thank you so much for putting that together for me. I just get the biggest kick out of it. Okay, a group of raccoons. Oh, we're back on the raccoon topic. Love you guys. It's called an invasion of raccoons. Wonderful. Yeah, an invasion. Gotta love this. I'm pretty sure that is not what I would call them. A group of raccoons is formerly known as a gaze or a nursery. There you go. I'm going to go with their answer. Just, to be on the safe side. Just saying. Sorry, guys. I got a really bad tickle in my throat tonight, so I'm just trying to keep as much water as I possibly can. I'm working through that thing. I love this. Couple new things. I'm testing out lots of products. I keep telling you guys. One of the products I'm trying, other than the crazy hair stuff, is dun dun dun. It's called NeuroGum, Energy and Focus. For us ADHD people, would you imagine I'm ADD? Would you imagine that I have attention deficit or attention deficit hyperactive disorder? I don't know. I don't think I'm hyper. I think I'm just like squirrel. My attention goes all over the place, and because of that, I can do a lot of things. But sometimes it's really hard to focus on one thing. Really hard to just really give that a lot of attention. So I'm trying out this gum, see if it's going to help. See what happens, go from there. Typically, I'm just a sweet tea kind of girl. There's enough caffeine in there to, calm an elephant. It tends to work too, but we're going to see if this works. And a teacher actually got fired. Here's a new topic. A teacher in Florida knew that peppermint keeps kids awake, and gave kids in her class this gum before taking tests. And guess what? Her students did really, really well because they were able to focus on the test. Now, we know, back in the day, the only job our teacher had was to teach us and keep us alive, right? That was it, and barely that. And now teachers are being graded on how their students are doing. And if your students don't give a crap, they don't get promoted or they don't get a raise, which is pretty sad. Because you just can't. It's hard to do that to kids. So I could see why she would try it, but she got fired. Absolutely got fired. Whew. No, I can't. I don't believe. Are you serious? Are you doubting Airstreamer? I would not doubt Airstreamer for a second. But yeah. It was an interesting story. It made the national news about talking about, because how they make you got to write a note to take anything to school, like an aspirin or a Tylenol or who knows what. And this is considered, it wasn't a controlled substance. All it has in it is caffeine. It's like caffeine, a vitamin B to sustain mental endurance. Ooh la la. And this, vitamin B6, B12, natural caffeine, and thiamine. I don't know. If I can't pronounce it, I shouldn't be taking it, right? That's the rule of when you look at food and say, ooh, if I can do that, then try it. Anyways, I've been on here a little longer than I thought it was going to be. With always fun hanging out with you guys, and can't wait to see some of you. Oh my gosh, I'm going to see some of you in like weeks. Whew, it goes by so fast. But I've got a new video coming out talking about things to do in South Dakota, because I know South Dakota, such a sexy state. I know you're thinking of it. I know it's on your top 10 list, right? Everyone says, I got to go to South Dakota. I had no idea how cool South Dakota was. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of things to do in South Dakota, and I think everyone should go to South Dakota now that I've gone. I'm going to do another thing on Alabama. I'm going to put that out a little later, but I've got a lot of different videos coming out for different reasons, and I've learned that people really like the travel videos, things on what to do in South Dakota, or unique places to stop in Alabama, things like that, which is really cool. So I'm doing a lot more travel videos, which is neat. And then I'll try to do my Tuesday tips or Tuesday discounts. So like I said, I'm trying to get discounts for everybody, at least a new discount once a week for something. And I'll put up that discount tomorrow for Level Mate Max. Yay, I'm so excited. So look for that. I'll put in the community tab and also try to do a video as well. But we'll get that link out there for you guys because it's cheaper than Amazon. It's absolutely cheaper than Amazon. And that was one of the biggest things when dealing with this that I'm excited about, because I do a lot of shopping on Amazon, just like everybody else. Hey, Mike and Lisa, thanks for being here. Hope you guys are having a great night too. But we're going to go, and hope everybody's having a great holiday season. Thanks for doing this as well. And we'll see you next week, next Monday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for RV Travel Talk. Our special guests all about the banks, and we'll talk to everybody then. So until then, just remember that, every day's an adventure, and travel safe out there, guys. Bye.